Hey, what's up, blubs and blubettes? No.
No, we're not doing that.
Welcome
Yeah,
to this
no,
PBS
scratch that
special.
whole intro. No. You know what? Scratch the whole thing. We're not doing this. We're going home.
Turn it off. You're done with social media today, so.
Yeah. All because of you and your armpits.
Hey,
You
nobody
weird
believed
fetish
me
boy.
about this armpit thing, so.
You have told me that way too many times. I can't. Just the fact that there's people that horny out there.
Yes, so. You want to explain what I sent to you?
Nope. Nope. The people don't get any context for the beginning of this. We're moving on. Topic change.
Armpit sex. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, see, now you said too much.
That's all I need to say. All right.
You said too much.
So, how are you?
I was doing okay.
Yeah.
And then I started talking to you.
Yes. So people who watched the last previous podcast, I may have mentioned that I was moving out.
Yeah.
No. So, it looks like I have kind of moved out. Bareness of the walls.
Delays, people. Delays.
Yeah. So, my apartment got delayed until December 23rd. That's the rough estimate.
At latest.
So, sorry, my ducks are keep on quacking right now, and I covered them up too. And I don't
Just
know
go take a hammer. Just give them the bonk.
the bonks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I'm a little bit saddened by that. So, yeah. So hopefully we'll get the apartment soon. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say until then. So, but you guys, I'll still try to make some videos until then. I don't know. I'm gonna be using if audio sounds really weird, I usually have some padding for at least some audio.
Your audio sounds exactly the same.
Not my audio. My audio's shit.
Yes.
And now it's gonna get even more shit.
Why do you like this?
I legit that was by accident. that was. I just got done eating, so and my ducks are.
So did
crazy.
I.
Yeah, well, you gave me some nice ASMR.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, so, yeah, so also this will be our 10th podcast. So,
Wow.
this is our.
We're having crash and burn. Don't do that hand motion.
This is our 10th podcast. So this is technically our longest podcast that I've ever done.
This is the only podcast I've ever done.
Yeah, so this is your longest. Technically, this would have been the 11th podcast, but if you guys
technically, this would have been the 13th.
True that, but
as there have been a total of 3 failed podcasts.
Yes.
One by my fuck up, one because the video was corrupted, and then your fuck up.
Actually, I think it would have been 14 because I remember that me, you, and Kai were doing a podcast. Remember when we did that weeb content? We were talking about Halo and stuff.
14 go. 4 down. We're great at this, people.
Yeah, so...
We're really not. I don't know why you all are watching this.
Hey, but we do appreciate it. The views,
yeah, that's been going up, so
yeah.
Thanks. Thank you.
And I'm sorry, these ducks are wild right now, and I don't know what to tell my assistant.
Your thumb is, like, so much wider than mine.
Yeah, that's because I'm fat. I'm fat.
Hey.
I'm fat. Fat.
So you want to go to the gym with me?
Yes, I guess I will actually have time to do that now, so...
Oh, you're going to actually go to the gym with me after making me miss a week of not going to the gym?
I didn't make you miss a week. You want to explain to people why?
No. You told me to wait. I waited. I did my waiting. 12 years
technically,
of it. And
it was 2 weeks for you then. 2 weeks then.
Yeah. I'm fat now.
Yeah, we have like a weird old lady bitch. I'm gonna call her out. She's not a Karen. She's a Cheryl.
Now you can't say where we work out though, like ever. because you said that.
I don't give a shit if this comes to her. If she's watching our podcast, subscribe. No, okay.
Subscribe. Yeah, no, she was an asshole.
She was, and I'm like, and then like, I don't know, like, and you've worked out like way before then.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell everyone the story. So the place we've been working out, right? So brief moment to explain something. When I was living in my car is when I got my membership at the gym, because I did not have an address. I could not technically get a membership there. So my mom technically is the person, like, it's under my name, but the rest of the information is hers. So it's under her bank account, and I just sent her the money to pay for the gym.
And you got the membership because you're living in your car and you don't have a shower. So,
yes.
And there's a shower. You should explain that because it just sounds weird. I'm homeless.
Nah,
I got to do membership. I'm
well,
going to get some games.
Actually, I mean, that's basically what I did.
No,
I was
you can.
basically... Nah, I'm just saying. I thought that was made pretty decent sense. I mean, gives you something to do. I don't know if anyone knows this or not, but when you're living out of your car, there's not a lot to do.
Yeah.
So it's like prison. So you just start working out and get jacked. Did I get jacked? Actually, I did put on a lot of muscle during that time.
Jacked off.
Actually, I think that was I jacked off the least in that point in time.
Okay, so...
Well, okay, but either way, so I've had this membership for a long time. I do work out regularly, and one day, me and Hannah go to work out. Hannah arrives before me. He's already there. I show up, scan my little bloop. It bloops. I go to walk, and this lady, she's just like, hey, you, stop! Turn around, walk back to her. Hey, what's up? And she's like, can't let you work out. You're behind on your payment. And I'm like, I'm what? And she's like, yeah, you are behind on your payment by over 20 days. Now, here's the weird thing, right? So she said 20 days. I go to the gym about 3 to 4 times a week. I had been going to the gym for the last, in those 20 days, so what is that? That's basically a month.
Yeah.
That I had been going to the gym, and no one had told me I was behind at all. No one mentioned it. I kept scanning, different people working there in front of people, other workers that I know, no one said anything. But she decided to call me out, be a jerk, which I don't have an issue with that, right? If I missed a payment, if something went wrong, cool, fine, do your job. But in short of it, she was very rude to me in that short time, to which I was just like, hey, are you sure? I could have sworn I paid it. And then she was like, well, you didn't, so I can't let you work out. To which I went, all right, my friend Hannah is already here. He pays for a guest, and if I cannot work out using my account, just sign me in as his guest. And she was just like, I don't know who that is. And at this point in time, it's 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah, we went.
There's only 3 people in the gym. An old man on a treadmill.
It was legit just her, that old man, and I think one more.
Was there? I thought it was just alright, so there's no one there. You just got there.
Yeah.
You parked right in front, front door, Hannah's car. So I point at Hannah's car and I'm like, well, he just got here. That's his car. He's in the back. I'm going to go get him and then bring him up here so I can sign in as his guest. And she's like, I shouldn't even let you back there. And she's kind of went on this tirade. And I'm not going to lie, I turned around and walked away. I not left. I turned around, walked to the back to get Hannah. I get back there, see him, call him, bring him up front. And we get there, and we arrive, and she proceeds to, we show up, and we're like, all right, and she goes, wait. Basically just shut up.
Yeah, and
then proceeds to ignore us for 15 to 20 minutes of just typing on her keyboard, not telling us anything. And then she just turns and looks and just says, go work out. I fixed it.
Yeah. And we were already on a short time limit because I already had some stuff to do on it.
Yeah, he was busy. I was just trying to make this easy, whatnot. But she says that, so we're already behind. So we're already kind of annoyed. Either way, we go hard. We get a great workout in. We leave. We come back the next day, and was it the next day? 2 days later?
Probably about a couple days later.
Gotcha. And I'm just planning on using Hanos because I haven't, at that point in time, I hadn't sorted out what she had changed, and I was still trying to get all the information and show up, and Hanos scans, and then she just, like, stares at me, and I'm just like, I'm signing in as his guest, and then she goes, actually, my boss told me this morning I can't let you do that. Basically, and I'm not exaggerating with the way she said, because it's like not what she was doing what was wrong, but the way she was saying it. She had very poor customer service. So
yeah. And
yeah, not good. Later on, I did end up talking to my mom. We figured out what happened, and it's actually that her bank said no to that payment. What happened here was the I guess the bank or account that they had always been pulling out was under one, like a certain name, and it just always been happening, but they didn't use that account to pull out this payment. So the bank was like, time out, we're not going to do it. So they didn't let the payment go through, to which we had to get in contact with the bank, tell them that was okay, we paid it, I can work out again, or I should be able to work out. We haven't been back since then.
Yeah.
But they told me to give it 48 hours.
I mean, I kind of don't really want to go back because of her. Well,
yeah, that was a really big put off, but it's the only place open at the time that we need, yeah. So I figure I'll just bite the bullet and deal with it.
I mean, she hasn't been rude to me, but at the same time, like, you shouldn't be rude at all. Okay, like, we've maybe you are, like, in customer service a lot.
Yeah, we everything we've done has basically been customer service.
So we've been through it. So we try not to be assholes.
Yeah, of course.
Like I remember, like me and you bought when I was taking you guys to go eat ramen. That guy got so defensive. Like I was about to pull a Karen. I was like, no, I just need to know what's going on.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, that was my whole thing with this gym. Is I'm just going, hold on, something's off here. I'm not trying to argue with anyone, but somehow between me paying and you getting paid, there's been an issue, whether it's on your side, on my side, somewhere in between, and I would like to get this sorted out.
Yeah.
But that's not the route she was taking with it. Her route was to more berate and just basically, without saying fuck off, she said fuck off.
Yeah. And, I don't know.
So,
it was just
I don't like her.
Yeah.
But I'm going, that shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't have to deal with her, like, ever.
I think that's the reason why I don't go to that ramen place. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, I think that was the last time I went there, too.
Because, okay. I tried to talk to the boss. I said, he doesn't need to get in trouble. I was like, because it's concerned. Okay, so I decided to pay for you and my brother Kai.
Yeah.
And it came
which was like $40.
Well, yeah, and then I paid with a tip, and so I had $49, so I was going to pay like an extra $5. I guess it went through, but I guess for some reason it pulled extra out, and so it became a declined card. And he said it's been declined. I was like, I should have that right amount. And so I was like, instead it went through, and then he started getting all defensive and everything, and I'm just like, bro, this is $40. Like,
yeah,
I don't want to be losing
money.
We're
not Elon Musk, $40.
I mean,
for a working man.
Luckily, I had another card to pay for it, but at the same time, it was just like, I'm losing $40. I'm not. Yeah, so I'm like, and so luckily, I had to go talk to the guy. I guess he was the husband of the boss of the owner. And I said, hey, this is the whole situation. If you can't do it, can I at least get like a gift card? Therefore, you're not really losing money in a way. I mean, just product, I guess. But I don't know. I try to at least like be,
Yeah.
I'm not saying asking for my cash back. If I did get a $40 gift card, that goes towards them. I don't know, something towards, I don't know, therefore they're not losing a huge profit.
Yeah.
But he was able to call the bank. I was able to get everything, and but it was just like I'm pretty sure he dealt with a few Karens there.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I was just like
anyone that
concerned.
works with any customer service, Karens come through. They're jerks. Karens are not always middle-aged white ladies either.
Yeah. So I mean,
they-
I was just more concerned about like I just lost $40. Like that's, back then I guess it wasn't a lot of money, but I mean still like it's still a lot of money for me. Like $40.
It always. I mean,
yeah.
$40 is a lot.
So it was just the whole situation, and I mean you and Kai were there, and he was like getting so defensive. I was like, I'm not trying to fight you, and I even said that to him. I was like, I'm not trying to fight you. I just
because the lady at the gym. That's what I told her too. I was like, I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm not trying to fight you. I'm not trying to tell you you're wrong. I'm just going, something is wrong here. We need to be trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
Not trying to insult each other. Not trying to bring each other down. Is this now a podcast topic? Because we just started telling this story.
No, I mean we got a few extra topics. It was just we just
okay.
Go ahead and just started talking about it. So, but
all right, well there you go. That's my story of how
but
going to the gym has been a pain.
But hopefully, eventually, we'll start going back.
Put it on them sick gains, though.
Yeah, we'll update you on the whole situation when we go back. So
yeah, which for me will probably be probably Monday night. You going to the gym with me?
I work Monday nights.
Yeah, you going to the gym with me?
You gonna work with me?
Not at
exactly.
But we can still go to the gym.
Could we?
Yeah, I mean I work out Thursdays and you don't work with me, so. So you going to the gym with me on Monday?
We'll see. Maybe Tuesday.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Mondays are the worst day for me because that's the new start of the week.
That's why I choose to start my week at 10:47 every Wednesday.
How about this? If I do it, Waffle House.
Waffle House?
After, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I can get with that.
Therefore, we could gain it all back.
Hey, you can get healthy things at Waffle House. You don't have to get all the bad stuff. I mean, it's not the greatest food, but I mean, you got eggs, so you got protein, you got some potatoes, so some carbs. Yeah, there's worse.
You say it's not the greatest. It's God's food, okay? They got shelters.
I mean, look, it's beautiful food. It's some of the best food. Actually, you know what? I'm hijacking this topic for a moment. I'm swiping this topic from you. I'm calling out Markiplier for something. Recently, I was watching the Distractables podcast. Watch ours first, please. Please. And they had a food or fast food tier list, right? And they brought up Waffle House. And they put it like at the bottom of the list. They were like,
well,
they were like, oh, it's terrible. So. And they were like, and they put like IHOP at the top. Yeah, they're like, IHOP is superior to Waffle House. That is
I worked at IHOP.
Shit.
I worked at IHOP when I turned 18, and I didn't leave until I was 21. And if you guys don't believe it, I do have proof. This is my IHOP swiping card. This is legit real. You've used this IHOP card.
The fact you still have it.
Oh, because every time when I go to IHOP, I usually be like, "Hey, I used to work here. Can I get a discount?" And it usually works. Usually, I get like a 5% discount. So,
hell yeah. Even though you don't go to Waffle or you don't go to IHOP for good reason. Yeah. IHOP. Look, I'm a person that loves breakfast food. If you told me I could only eat breakfast food for the rest of my life, I'd do it, and I wouldn't be mad about it. I love breakfast food.
But which place would you be? Where at? Like if you had a choice to go to where a breakfast food place was.
Oh, I'm going to Waffle House. Like if they said I could only have breakfast food and I had to pick a place, I'm going to Waffle House.
Yeah, I mean, same here.
So my only thing here is, Markiplier, get your standards right. Get out of that IHOP. Go to Waffle House. Have a nice day.
I could tell you guys horror stories about what my experience at IHOP was.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know, like, some people I hear, they're like, oh, it's so good food, or remember when they changed the IHOP to the B or whatever, to B-Hop, or for the burgers and stuff. It's, okay, so, a bunch of stuff, yeah. So, maybe next podcast we'll talk about our old jobs in the next podcast.
Oh God. Well, I feel like that's better for you. Like, I feel like yours have been a cohesive theme.
Yeah.
Mine are all over the place.
Yeah. So, next podcast, maybe we'll talk about our old jobs and what kind of wacky and zany things we've experienced, good or bad.
Yeah.
So, I remember one time at Steve's, though.
Well, see, now we're talking about it.
Yeah,
now,
I just wanted to
save it for the next podcast.
But it's really bad, and it was a bad joke, a bad taste. All right, it's a bad joke, a bad taste. Okay, so
yeah, okay, we're moving on. Come on, actually, a topic that's supposed to be something we're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, did you hear what happened with Mr.Beast?
No.
You didn't?
No, I have no idea. He get sued? He kill someone?
Kinda.
He kill someone and get sued?
Kinda. He obliterated PewDiePie in a subscriber count.
Oh.
He surpassed him. Only about by a few hundred, though.
I have to say this. I don't really care. I don't really care. I've never watched PewDiePie, and aside from the handful of MrBeast videos that you have forced me to watch, I've never really watched MrBeast.
We had a podcast over MrBeast.
Yeah. Oh, we did.
When the title of it is like, "We Hate MrBeast."
I think so.
Yeah.
Either way, that's my whole thing is, and on it is, they're both two YouTubers that I know about purely just because of their size and fandoms.
PewDiePie was held the crown king of YouTube. I know T-Series already beat him out, but that doesn't matter.
I will say this though, I think if it had been a competition like between him and T-Series, I think PewDiePie would have won.
Yeah.
I think, like, if people, like, in this case, I felt like it was an accepted, like, people were just like, all right, MrBeast is going to beat him out, and PewDiePie was just like, because PewDiePie's retired.
Ish, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like it was more of a properly stepped down to let MrBeast up there, but I feel like had it come down to the competition, I feel like PewDiePie would have won that one.
Yeah, I mean, PewDiePie's still making content. He's making a bunch of vlogs in Japan, which I've been watching because, I like Japan, and watching all of his stuff is kind of cool. So, I mean, it's weird to watch a Swedish guy live in Japan. But,
so, I guess good for MrBeast.
I'm a big fan of MrBeast, so
I know you are.
Yeah, I like MrBeast. I've tried all of MrBeast burgers.
I'll put it this way: I just don't think MrBeast makes content that I'm the core audience for.
Well, that's why he's got a React channel and a gaming channel.
Here's the thing: I don't watch really either of those.
Maybe you should watch MrBeast in Spanish.
I don't like React content. I just don't. I'm one of the people that thinks it's very cheap and easy content that I don't think really should be done.
Cheap and easy, that was my nickname in high school.
Don't you be stealing my joke. So, yeah, I get there's a lot of people that like it and defend it. It's not my cup of tea. I've tried doing React stuff for my own channel. It's not any of my favorite stuff. As far as gaming goes, like, despite the fact that I'm a gaming channel and I guess the majority of what I watch is gaming, I don't really watch all that much gaming.
When you can just
Like,
play it.
I talk about Markiplier a lot,
Yeah.
but honestly, I haven't watched him in months. And he's like the last remaining YouTuber I really watch. There's a streamer I watch. I don't watch him all the time. I catch maybe a stream of his maybe once a week. There's a Minecraft YouTuber that I've watched basically for his whole career, and
You barely watch me.
I barely watch my own stuff. Like,
I watch your stuff all the time.
Despite the fact that like I used to be really big in gaming or in content when I was younger, and I'm sure I would have liked Mr.Beast if I was younger. But now that I'm older, I'm not really into watching content. I'm more into the making of content. So I feel like that's the change that's happened for me. So yeah, sorry, Mr.Beast, but if you want to collab, I'll do it. I'll do it.
We'll do it. Mr.Beast, come to our
do
channel.
it. Come to my channel.
Come to my
We don't need Hana. I'm kidding.
We're gonna make a BlubHub for video with Mr.Beast, and we're like, I'm gonna give Mr.Beast $1, and he and then he grabs it and it turns to 10 million, and then he makes my dreams come true, and then I suck him off live on camera. It's not because, you know,
you can do that on his channel.
I mean, it has to be done. I mean, that's how you gain those subscribers.
I think I'm good.
Okay. So
either way, good for Mr. Beast.
Good for Mr. Beast. But speaking of Mr. Beast, well, you even tried the Mr. Beast Feastables too.
The what?
The Feastables.
Talking about the chocolate bar?
Yeah, that's Mr. Beast.
Yeah, I know that's Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast, we got to talk about the quality of that chocolate bar. Well, I'm on the topic of kind of saying I don't like you, but I do actually like you. But that chocolate bar, man, that was terrible. That chocolate bar still only has one bite taken out of it and is sitting in my fridge.
I love everything.
I'm gonna throw away that chocolate bar. Like I get it's for like, what is it, vegan? The vegan friendly.
I think vegetarian at least, or
well, either way. Come on, bro, please.
I love everything that you do. I've eaten all your burgers in one setting, and it's.
I don't like burgers.
And they have a chicken sandwich too. So.
Oh well, I need to try that chicken sandwich.
That's pretty good. I tried everything, and it was actually the Moist Critical chicken sandwich.
Oh well. In that case, I have to try it because I like Moist Critical.
Yeah.
But either way,
I spent about $200.
You told me. I wasn't there, but I was there. You know, but. Yeah, so fix your chocolate bar, Mr. Beast. There's a review on my channel. It's very, very highly rated and very professional.
And look professional. You did some great shots.
Oh, thank you. I used a free light box that just cost me 200 Reaper bucks.
I remember that light box is pretty good.
Yeah. It's okay. There's a couple of things that I don't like with it, but it is good.
It does its
good.
Job, yeah. I mean, it turns a non-professional photo to a semi-professional.
Yeah, but I do actually enjoy the shots that I was able to get for that video.
Yes. So, but speaking of shots, that's
we're about to do some hardcore shots.
Yeah,
we're about to
a little bit.
Pull out that fireball, my guy.
So. Twitter's on fire, but I've been verified.
Twitter is burning. Actually, I thought that got taken down.
My verification?
I thought the verified thing. I thought Elon Musk changed that, and then it's not going to be a thing for a month.
I don't know. Hold on. Nope, I still got the blue check mark.
Well, either way, congratulations for being part of this shitstorm.
If you can barely see it, you can see it, but it's blue. But
that's the blue smudge you saw on your screen. So greatly done, my Hana. But either way, Twitter's on fire. It's probably gonna die. Yeah. I've stopped using Twitter at this point.
I still post a lot.
Anyone that I followed on Twitter, I've gone and started following them on other social medias, generally Instagram, because.
The only reason I got it is because he said that if we do pay for it, you're instantly going to get followers and you're going to be on the top of the map.
See, now you're just sounding like... you ever start streaming on Twitch and some random bot pops into your chat and is like, hey man, would you like to pay for views, followers, subscribers even?
I'm like, Del, yeah.
And I'm over here going, get the fuck out of here, you goddamn bot. You wasted my chat space, motherflubber.
And so I went on the hype.
I'm not. I'm actively against it. To the point that I have considered deleting my Twitter. And the only reason my Twitter still exists right now is just because it's just connected to my YouTube. Like, that's the only thing. That's it. But I'm probably going to swap over to using Instagram more. I like Instagram better, always have.
I will tell you, I've gained about 15 followers. So I got about like 40 followers now.
See, I don't think that's worth it. I don't think it's worth the pay to win thing. I don't think belongs on social media. I don't think that's a good way of doing Twitter. And
yeah, I mean, people still use it, and
yeah, no, like I said, I'm probably gonna drop Twitter. I know a lot of the people I did follow basically have dropped off Twitter. Like, they'll use it every now and again now, but they've started using other social media for it.
Right. And then yeah, and so the whole Elon Musk, he's losing so much money and people are quitting on him.
I think, honestly, I know everyone was like, he couldn't destroy Twitter. I think the man officially destroyed Twitter.
Yeah.
I think he did. I think Twitter's dead.
I
know Twitter was something like YouTube where they thought it was too big to fail. I honestly think it failed. I think it's crumbling to the ground. I don't think it'll completely die. I think it'll slowly decay until it becomes Google Plus and then dies.
Yeah. So, but yeah, everyone's quitting on him, and talking about this kind of gets a little political, but yeah. But yeah, I used to be a big Elon fan. I think we talked about that before.
I think it's in the episode that got deleted recently.
Was it, or was it in the...
I think it's in the video that we shall not speak of.
Maybe.
I think so.
I know that you used to be an Elon fan too.
I was.
I legit think it's because...
I don't know how I feel about it.
I legit think it's because we gave him a platform and he's like... Okay.
I don't even think it's that. I just think he has made it impossible to like him anymore.
Like, okay, it's like...
I enjoy his business, his businesses. I enjoy, the ideas behind things, a handful of things here and there. And just slowly as things went on, he became a less and less likable person. I don't think that has to do with Twitter. I don't think that has to do with him really becoming more of like a social media celebrity. I just think he has, as himself, as he's gotten more public face and become more of a social celebrity and not just a business celebrity, and people are starting to see him more, it's starting to show his less pleasant tendencies, and it's both, I feel, damaging his reputation along with his public image.
I was told that he was a weird kid when growing up, and then it just reminds me of like, oh, when you get those weird kids some popularity, they're like, I can, and then
I don't even think that's that.
And then he was like an edgy kid, and then he became more edgy. And then we're like, you could be as edgy as mainly as possible.
Here's my whole thing is, you're saying that, but I think at this point, just about everyone can understand and has. He pulled out his headphones, didn't you? You good?
Yeah, my sister said Elon Musk has Asperger's.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. He is. He has issues, but my whole thing here is, and I don't think it comes down to any of like the weird kid, non-weird kid issues, because we've all been the weird kids. I'm weird, you're weird,
no,
everyone.
Don't say that.
Basically, you're very weird.
No, I'm not.
Your Bella Delphine video confirms your weirdness.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
You want to go? I'm about to beat your ass because you're saying that.
Well,
if I'm going to be the next Elon, I better do it right. No.
But, yeah, I think
that's weird.
Just saying it's weird because he was a weird kid. I don't think that's a justification for him being the way he is. I know his Asperger's probably has an effect for how he is now.
Is this weird?
You look like an old man. Actually, you look very much like your father right now.
Don't say that.
I kind of want to sleep with you now.
Oh God. All I'm saying is, like, Elon, we used to love you, but stop going down the path where you're like, I gotta double down on that.
It's not too late, my guy. It's not too late. Come back.
And then I really hate when people are like, oh, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's the same thing with YouTubers. You know, they do one controversial thing and then they try to double down and try to justify it, and then it just like gets worse and worse and worse, where you're like having to build where they're like digging a hole. The thing. A great example. I used to be a big fan of him. Boogie 8826. I don't know why I keep on messing that up.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, well, he's a big guy. He used to do Francis videos where he would be a skit where he's like a really big man who loves Doritos and Mountain Dew. And he was like, "Where's my Mountain Dew? You've been sniffing my Mountain Dew," type. Like, so recently he was asking for help. Okay, so he's a man. He's got about like 5 million subscribers.
That's a lot of subscribers.
It is a lot. And, you know, he was on top of the world. You know, he was in the Video Game Awards. He received an award. He did all this other stuff, you know. But then recently he was like starting to double down. He started losing weight. He's down to 300 pounds. He almost weighed about like 500 pounds.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, he got the gastric bypass surgery and everything. He got new teeth because his teeth were rotting and everything. So, like, things were looking up. Yeah, so, like, but he recently broke up with his wife, and that's when people were like, oh, that's when it kind of turned weird and everything. So, but, like, I guess he got into some cryptocurrency scam or something like that.
Oh, did he do a rug pull?
Yeah, but there was a few other controversies that, I don't know, I guess people said he wasn't divorced yet, and he was sleeping with other girls, and stuff like that. So he was kind of into minor stuff, so it was just like, so he tried to like double down on that, so it kind of gave him a rough patch. Mm-hmm. But then now that he's like been entering even more of a rough patch, people are like, are you even trying to lose weight again? Because he started eating a lot again. Stuff like that. But recently he was asking for his fans for cash, and then people were like, oh, he shot it outside because you can see his whole toy collection and everything else, and, you know, why don't he just sell his toys or anything? I'm like, yeah, he can do that, but I don't know, like, most content creators who do that just kind of like, they double down onto the like, oh, if I try to justify it myself, it's gonna sound even worse. And that's what I kind of feel like that's how like Elon was like. And now that he's in like a big rabbit hole where he's like, oh, if I do this, you know, people will respect me type situation. And I'm like, stuff like that, you should know when to throw in the towel. Admit defeat, you know, like I feel like people nowadays have a bunch of like ego problems and stuff, and they're like, it's justified to do this, it's justified to do that. I mean, I don't know, it's just in my head, I'm just like, you know, you're legit destroying a company that's been around for a long time. And
there will be another.
And so, I mean, like, I don't know, stuff like that. It's just
okay,
like,
I do have to say this one tidbit though. The destruction of Twitter, I do not feel bad about. Twitter is a terrible place, and it going downhill and it being taken off the face of the internet, I think is honestly a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Twitter is...
I'm all for the destruction of Twitter. Burn it to the ground, Elon. Burn it to the ground.
Burn it.
I feel bad that people are losing their jobs. That's what I feel bad about.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about the destruction of Twitter. I feel bad for everyone that works there.
Yeah.
And has worked there, that he either fired or now have to look for different jobs because that's what I feel bad about. I don't feel bad about Twitter vanishing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just like it was just so fast, you know. He recently just bought it like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of crazy about how it's just so fast and how he's just trying to double down. And I'm just like saying for most YouTubers as well, you know, they double down on that type of shit. And I guess I'm just trying to say, stop. If stuff is going wrong,
Stop.
and
Get out.
if you still get controversy even more and more, just say, yeah, you're right. I'm doing some stupid shit. Just stop, take a quick break, and just say, hey, you know, I apologize, even though you probably don't have to. But it's just to because like you're nothing without your fans. So let them know. Just say, hey, yeah, you know what? I've been doing you wrong. Let me get some time to reflect, and you're right.
Well, he also has two very, very wealthy companies.
Yeah, well,
that don't really rely around his fans because people that aren't even fans of him are still buying Teslas.
But I mean, there are some Elon stans out there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, even without his fans, I feel like his companies do well enough.
Yeah, I mean, I heard Ninja is an Elon stand.
Is he? Yeah. I'm not sure.
Are you a big Ninja fan?
No.
I bet you are. You didn't disclose who you watch on stream, and he's a streamer, so I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's a small YouTuber or a small YouTuber called Milby. Actually, do go support. If you have not watched Milby, go watch Milby. He's a great guy. He's a Welsh man.
That's a great name that you just came off on the spot.
I will send it. I'm gonna send it. Hold on. I want this in the description. Hold on. I'm gonna give you his YouTube. I want people to go support this man because I have watched him for a very,
is there
very
anything
long
in
time.
front of you saying Mill B? So
yeah, there actually is. I'm looking at his YouTube channel right now.
Like you have a little mill grinder, a pepper grinder, and you're like, oh,
no,
mill.
No.
And there's a bee flying around in your place now. You're like, mill bee.
I just sent you the YouTube channel.
Let me see. I don't. Was it on Discourse?
Yeah.
Milby Fool.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
More like Milby does dick.
Yeah. But I've been watching this guy for 8-9 years, and he's not really quite grown too much on YouTube in that time, but his Twitch is where he primarily does his thing.
This guy's got like 13K. 113K.
Yeah. No, this
guy looks like a nerd.
Big. Aw, don't be mean to Milby. Yeah, no. Go check out Milby. Full support.
In my office with my wonderful lighting and green screen.
His videos are the same quality as yours, though.
Let's see what his live streams are like. Oh wow, he's got a lot. Well, about the same route.
Yeah,
55
Twitch is what he does for his job. He doesn't. YouTube really isn't his job. He uploads stuff to YouTube, but not his main.
I mean, he's smart to go to different platforms too. So I mean, that's not too bad.
Yeah. Well, he started off on YouTube.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I could go down my YouTube lore of the side of YouTube that I don't think you know anything about, but I know about, which is a group of YouTubers that all specialize really around Minecraft. It's called Mindcrack. Started by a guy named Good. A bunch of other YouTubers joined in that did either Minecraft primarily or just did Minecraft as well on their channels. Formed what was at one point in time the largest Minecraft group on YouTube. They had a server together. He was part of that. It just kind of dwindled and fell apart as time went on and everyone separated. But yeah, he's just one of the people from that group.
Gotcha.
Cool dude.
Did
one of the people that
while playing Minecraft?
No, they're not. They're not stupid.
I think we should start that.
I'm not going to.
How about me and you play Minecraft on melatonin?
Let's see who can beat Minecraft before passing out. Bro, you want to go? I got him right here, man.
I just like how you pulled that out so fast. Oh, man.
I'm about to start popping these babies. Can we finish a podcast before I'm down?
Oh, man.
Play CSGO. Every time you die, you have to eat around gummy melatonin. Can you rank up before you fall asleep?
Can you overdose on melatonin?
I don't know. Let's find out. I mean, there's probably no good thing that can happen by taking that many melatonin.
You get a good night's rest. That's what happens.
Overdose on melatonin. Yeah, let's find out. Is it possible to overdose melatonin? In short, no. There's no good evidence taking too much melatonin can lead to life-threatening overdose.
Snap. We should do that video then.
Signs of overdose: excessive sleepiness, potential vomiting, and potentially trouble breathing. Ah, sounds great.
We pop a melatonin every hour. Controlled. Instead of just like taking a whole bunch, we take it every hour, you know. And then
what happens if you take too much? This is not us condoning doing this. Don't do this. This is absolutely stupid, and you shouldn't do it. Yes. Like, this is only for retarded people. Retarded people are just me and Hannah. No one else is allowed to do it.
I don't think you're allowed to say the R word either.
It's just a goddamn word.
Okay, you're acting like Elon.
When did that become a bad word?
A long time ago.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not a bad word.
Obviously, I don't say it.
Oh.
Yes. Look how smart I look. I look like my dad.
I have a video of you saying something else.
Oh.
I'll sleep with your father again. Don't make me.
Is it because like I'm a big fan of Kanye?
Yeah.
Kanye changed his name to Ye. You know that?
Yeah, you've told me this multiple times.
Do you know what Ye stands for in my Native American language?
You've also told me that multiple times.
It means poop, people. Poop.
You made a whole video on this topic.
I did on my TikTok. Poop, 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 poop. I look like an old man with this thing.
You really do. That's why I said you look like your father.
My father looks like me, more like it. Okay.
Well, he was here first, my guy.
Gross.
It's like... Well, now you look normal.
Yeah. Dude,
now you don't look like a weird Harry Potter ripoff.
Harry
I'm gonna draw a squiggly line on your forehead.
Yeah. Speaking of Harry Potter, for the video that I shot today, I talked about.
Oh, you shot
Harry
a video
Potter.
today?
Yeah.
You shot a video today and I wasn't invited? I see how it is.
It was my non-existent friend David. Me and him were talking about Harry Potter. We're like, Harry Potter, my name's Dobby. Rub my nose because it looks like a penis. We're like, I'm gonna come, Harry Potter. Harry Potter, coming. And then I showed him the Family Guy, where Peter's like, "Oh, Lois, I'm coming." And then, I'll tell you. So my mom was talking to David, and there was a video, or I guess her brother sent. I guess Axl Rose was hardcore, I guess. So I guess he cheated on the drummer's wife, or with the wife, and I guess he recorded it, and I guess he used it as a sample for a music video. And they were like, "Damn, that's hardcore and stuff." And so right as she was saying that, I was in the bathroom. I was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "What are you guys talking about?" She was telling me, "It's like, oh yeah." And so I pulled out that same clip where Peter got. It was like, "Oh yeah, I had the audio for it." And it was like, "Oh Lois, I'm coming." It was hilarious. It was the peak of comedy. It was quality content right there. Content quality. Are you ignoring me? Are you ignoring me? Are you ignoring me? Are you ignoring me? Are you ignoring me?
I'm sorry, are you done?
It was the peak of comedy, bro. I'm like Joe Rogan right now. My mouth looks weird. I'm like... I got a weird, ugly face. I should shave my face.
Yeah, you're starting to look homeless.
Great. I'm looking forward to that. But I was trying to keep my mustache and shave this part because I know that me and you have a video about the duels, and I wanted to at least wear a cowboy hat.
Oh.
And
We're just saying that now? We're just stating in a video what a future BlubHub video is going to be?
They don't know what kind of duels, but I'm just saying I'm dressing up as a cowboy. But they call me the Lone Texas Rangers with the big iron
See,
on
now
his
you're
head.
giving away more. Why don't you just shut the flubber nut up?
I mean, we can talk about the other BlubHub video that me and you want to do. I know that you want to reuse condoms.
Oh. That video I really want to do. That's kind of funny.
I think that one was a pretty good one.
I don't want to give any more context other than reused condoms.
So yes.
That's it.
So yes, it's pretty hilarious. So
Oh, we need to record that soon. I really want to do that.
yeah, we need to come up with some topics for that though. Yeah.
I already gave you a whole.
Yeah. Well, me and you already. Yeah, we already did. So we need to do.
We need to talk with Eric. He said he was going to be off on weekend.
He has yet to send me because I recently contacted him and.
Oh, contacted. Now we're using big words.
Yeah. Is contact a big word?
Oh no, you could have just said, I talked to him. You're like, oh, I recently had my assistant go and reach out to make contact with our civilian associates.
Maybe I should put on these glasses again.
Put those glasses over your glasses.
Like that.
There you go.
I recently contacted him, so he said says free on the weekends, but he said he's waiting until he gets his new phone.
Gotcha.
So that's the whole situation. But maybe we could probably kind of like steal him for a minute and
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, we only need him for like a day.
I'm like, maybe we could just like say hey, or maybe just have an introduction video for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and then and stuff. So, and that's all we need to do. So, but Eric is a great guy. Cool, funny, hilarious, older than me and you, so he's kind of like a father figure to me.
Isn't he only like in his 30s?
He can still be a father figure. I know that you see me as a father figure.
God, no.
Fine, and you see me as an uncle.
I hope not.
Okay, grandpa then.
Well, you are the old.
Okay, well, you see me as a brother.
Maybe.
a grandpa brother.
What Alabama nonsense are you talking about over there?
Brother, cousin, uncle. Minute mark.
Wow, and we have talked about nothing.
We talked about something.
Oh no, I purged this from my memory as we recorded. I'm only living in the 1 second at a time. I don't even remember what this sentence started with.
Yes. So, last podcast we talked about.
Wait, which last podcast?
The last podcast that we got messed up. We decided to do a movie corner between me and you.
You decided that.
I decided that, but I feel like it kind of like Matthew doesn't really.
I feel like this is gonna happen like maybe twice before I'm just gonna say no.
But we're gonna watch some crappy movies and we're gonna review them. Yeah. So, but we did talk about it was the most recent one that me and him want to see.
No, I don't want to see it. I'm being forced to see it.
it's pretty hilarious. But it's
He says it's hilarious, but I find a lot of the things he finds funny.
it's
really
hilariously, but I watched it 5 times. Why? Because I'm about to do a review on it sometime in December. But I watched it 5 times, and I think I actually liked the movie. So it stars Tom Hanks, and they play D&D. That's all I'm gonna say. If you guys already know it, you're in a surprise. So I know that me and you talked about that, where because me and you both liked our 8-Legged Freak conversation.
Yeah, because that was a movie of quality.
Yeah, so it's not going to be every week. It's going to be like every so often, So therefore, he won't say, all right, enough of this. So therefore, it'd be like, oh, hey, it's the movie corner, something like that. I don't know, it's a stupid name. But I'll come up with the Blub Corner or, XXX parody BlubHub type situation.
God, you found the other account. Found the other account.
So, but, yeah, so... that's what we talked about last time. I kind of also like to think that what else we'd like to talk about. Is there anything else going on with you? Anything new into the Blub store, or not into the Blub store, but into the Stone Wolf Gaming store?
No, not even slightly.
Anything you're not gonna? Are you still working on your Beast Inside Me?
No, absolutely not. I refuse. I can't finish games.
Oh.
No, yeah. That's still happening.
Still doing Spooktastic?
No, I'm canceling the only series my channel has.
Is there anything else going on?
No, I'm actually deleting my channel. This is the last time the internet will see me.
Oh, nice. Except for the Blub channel.
No, I'm also deleting BlubHub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is our last video, guys.
I'm also going to delete your channel.
Oh, okay. So this exists to everybody. I got 3 other channels. So.
I'm deleting everyone's channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everyone that you know. Even
no,
Markiplier.
Everyone. Yeah.
Oh, you're just going to hack the whole world and...
Mm-hmm. No one gets a YouTube channel where it's a blank slate. Everyone got to start this bitch over again.
That would probably be nice, actually. But I'd like to see who actually, I don't know. I would actually like to see, all the accounts that are dead erased and therefore knocking people back down. Therefore, it's an equal.
No, in fact, I'm going to delete all channels, and then I'm just going to bring back Unis Honest, and that's going to be the only channel. I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to go back in time. What is it? Like the whole time traveler goes back in time, steps on a butterfly, and it shows everything changed. Rather than them deleting Unis Honest, they delete everyone else's channels.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
So, yeah. That's what's happening with YouTube.
Yeah.
You're all been warned.
As for me, I got a lot of things going on. I told you a couple of things about my project. I'm about to have you something proofread.
No, I have to proofread things.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
I
can't
suck
read.
I'm
illiterate.
I suck at things, actually. So.
I know you suck. Yes.
So I got a Hannah Saint holiday special going on in December. I got my Celestial Skies RPG book. You can go on to my Patreon. $10 a month.
God damn, expensive as hell.
It is expensive.
I better not be paying that right now.
No, you're not. No. It's a selected tier. If you want it, it'll be early access, and you actually have say of what you can do about it, see what you want to see changed about it, and you get a free digital download for it. So, since I am currently working on that, and
one day will give me the copy that I was supposed to get 3 years ago.
Yes, it's just I'm not confident about it. That's why I just feel I'm okay, maybe I need to change this, maybe I need to change that. But I've been recently working on it, so, and I've been working on a couple other secret projects, so, and that's pretty much all up in the air, down in the air. They're floating everywhere.
Left, right, A, B.
Yeah. So, and, but yeah, it is on my Patreon at Hannah St. Prime Plus Squared. And
no, now you're just plugging your shiz out here.
this video was sponsored by Hennessy Prempos Squared.
Hold on here. When did this video get sponsored? I didn't approve any sponsorships.
And it's also sponsored by Stonewolf Gaming.
I didn't sponsor nothing. Ain't got money to sponsor anything. Stonewolf Gaming can't even sponsor Stonewolf Gaming. Company's bankrupt.
Sponsored by Del Taco.
It ain't even sponsored by Del Taco. They haven't even paid me anything.
Not until yet.
So they ain't sponsoring anything. Maybe at this point sponsored by DoorDash.
Oh shit.
Yo, DoorDash.
DoorDash is a real sponsor. I wouldn't mind getting sponsored by DoorDash. Because I hear their coupon codes are insane when you put coupon code /blub. I shouldn't say that.
Don't say things like that. Don't do it. Just bleep that out.
That's not a real thing. There you go.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by anybody. No one has sponsored us.
Except for me. I sponsored a few videos. And my dad.
Well, that's not really sponsoring. That's more, helping produce the content that you're on the channel of.
Sponsored by Hennessy Prempos Squared. Separate
Not
entity.
sponsored. Well, in that case, I'm the one paying for your Prempos Squared, so it's sponsored by me.
Oh shit. Matthew's sponsored by Stonewolf Gaming.
BlubHub is sponsored by me for me.
Actually, we can actually get some free ad if you want. I can talk to my dad about his podcast that does extremely well, who gets 1,000 views almost every day or every Friday.
Imagine having... Hey now, I did sleep with your father, so...
So you got some pull.
I feel like I got some sway here.
My dad said he can give away some free ad space. If you want it.
Cool. Alright, everyone. BlubHub commercial coming soon.
At 3 a.m.
No, I don't know who watches your dad's podcast. I was going to say a bunch of old people, but I don't actually know that.
No, you hit that right in the mark. A bunch of old people, yep.
They want to see what BlubHub's producing. Hold up, I gotta hide those armpits before Hang gets horny.
Exactly. Alright, so it is also getting pretty late too. I gotta be at work at 6 and it's currently 3 a.m.
Why is it 3 a.m.?
I don't know.
Why?
Because that's how life is. So.
I don't want it to be that way. I have to record a Spooktastic Saturday after this is done. I was about to record it and then you called me.
Yeah. So
now I have to go be entertaining.
So yes, I would say thank you for watching today's podcast. And if you do want to watch more, we do exactly have exciting videos coming up, and we do have an upcoming video coming up on the 25th on Black Friday.
Really?
Yeah. And I think me and you thought it was the peak of comedy, and me and you did it.
Okay, I will say it is very similar to some videos that I've done.
Yes, actually, you could actually watch the video early on my Patreon channel.
Yeah, I apparently gave him permission to. Will you stop plugging your Patreon on BlubHub? Hold on here. Hold up here. You already plugged it once. You don't get slot. You're not paying for 2. You're not even paying for 1.
Well, I could make another tier on there, and Hennessy Prempos Squared could be part of a BlubHub thing, and add another tier.
Hold on here. BlubHub is not doing a Patreon.
Not yet.
I've said this. We're not doing a Patreon.
Not yet.
We're not doing a Patreon.
Yet.
Whenever I approve a Patreon is when we'll do a Patreon.
Yet.
So we're never doing a Patreon.
Yet.
So no, you cannot add a BlubHub tier to your Patreon.
Yet. I'm kidding.
No.
Anyways, but yes, thank you for watching and everything else. Do you have anything else to say before we go? Maybe in the next podcast we'll have Eric. Hopefully he'll join us and have some more great conversations. And it'll be actually great for the next topic for, talking about our old jobs and the goods, the bads, and the uglies. Because I'm pretty sure he has some good, bad, and ugly type jobs too, so. All right.
Yeah,
so,
you worked at Del Taco.
Yeah. Exactly. So, all right, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do what you need to do.
Don't do that. Comment, subscribe, and then potentially like.
Yeah. I mean, if you do like the video, and if you don't like it, we'll do better.
I refuse, actually. I refuse to do better.